overall stock, just in general?
I feel like I did a pretty solid job. You know, with my routes, just being consistent, like I always do. You know, this is my strengths. I'll say running routes. So I always enjoy coming out here and running routes, no matter who in front of me.
Was there any doubt about running because of the rain and everything?
Oh nah, since the rain came down, so I'm like, okay, now I'm really gonna show them what I'm about. You know, on any surface, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. It don't matter what it is. It's snowing. I'm gonna show them that I'm willing to come out here and do whatever they want me to.
Who did you model your game after?
Calvin Ridley. Routes, in and out of his breaks, acceleration, control speed, everything. I just try to model my game right now.
After your combine performance, what was the response like from different NFL teams you might have been talking to?
I ain't get nothing negative or nothing too crazy positive. Everything just been staying the same. I ain't really been paying too much attention into that. I just want to make sure that I'm getting better for myself every day.
Have you spoken to the Chargers at all?
I talked to them a little bit, and I had an informal. Informal with them in Indy, but I didn't have nothing really too serious. I talked to a couple scouts.
What would it mean to stay here and be able to catch passes from Justin Herbert?
Oh, that mean a lot. You know, they got a great program going, a great quarterback, great offensive system, and you know I'm already out here right now, so it'd be an easy transition for me just to stay right here and get right to it.
Which teams have you heard from the most?
I heard from a lot of teams. I can't say which team I heard from the most, but my most recent was probably the New York Giants.
Jordan, do you feel like you're the best wide receiver in this draft?
I know I'm the best wide receiver in this draft.
Why is that?
Just because what I can do, I can come into a new system and perform really well early. I can play any position on the field. I can run any route, intermediate, shallow, deep. And then if you take away all football related stuff, I'm just a great person.
Is there
for the Patriots at all?
Last year here at USC has prepared you for success, not only throughout this draft evaluation process, but once you get to the NFL team.
I'll say just coming to USC prepared me for a lot. You know, just being in front of the camera, always having somebody watching you, what you doing in the dark when you think nobody's looking, and just, you know, the great coaching staff that we have here. I feel like everything just prepared me well, and I'm ready to go for anything.
Coming out of high school, did you expect to be in this position, this stature? You surprised yourself along the way?
Coming out of youth league, this is where I expected myself to be. I started playing at 5 years old, and once I started to step on that field, I always had this dream. And I used to write it down all the time. You know, first grade, when they used to say what you want to be in 20 years, I used to always say the NFL. So I feel like this is where I need to be at and where I was supposed to be at.
What's the biggest way you've grown as a person and a player these last few years?
I'm sorry?
The biggest way you've grown as a person and a player these last few years?
Just knowing how to deal with adversity, you know, dealing with what I had to go through, you know, through the transfer portal and just a lot of people throwing dirt on your names and coming out with stories. I just figured out a way to just stay true to myself, you know, keep my family, everybody that I'm personally close with, keep them close and just keep going no matter what nobody say. I was on this path before anybody had anything to say, so I'm gonna stay with it no matter what happens.
Jordan, speaking with friends and family, you know, they came in from the DMV. How does that feel, you know, for you to perform and have this type of day, you know, in front of family?
It mean a lot. You know, they was there for me from the beginning and just seeing how I could come all the way across the country and they still be right here with me. So I thank them for that, and I love it. I love them.
Jordan, any aspect of your game you've really tried to hone in on in the course of these last month or two?
I'll say just my catching ability, you know, my catch radius, contested catches, you know, with my size, people don't think I can make, you know, contested catches or catches over the middle, so I just try to improve on that and just show that every day.
Is that something you've heard from other NFL teams? Like,
I'm hard on myself, so that's just something that I feel like I needed to work on.
Is there a specific role that you're hearing from NFL teams that they want you to fill in their offenses, like one that's consistent that you're hearing the most?
You know, they ask me would I rather play inside or outside, but it's not a specific role. But wherever they want me to play, I'm going to play it. Special teams, it don't matter. I'm going to play it.
Hey, Jordan, you worked with Brendan Marion before. Like, what was that experience like, especially like since he's such a distinguished wide receiver?
that was a whole lot of fun. I just loved coming into the building and feeling his energy. You know, he always cracked jokes. And it was always just football and fun, family, love. It was just like I never wanted to leave the facility. He was what kept me in the facility. So I always get there early and leave late. He'll shoot me extra jugs and whatever I needed. So thank you, Coach Marion.
I'll definitely make sure to pass that along to him.
For sure.